What's up, everybody? Coach Jamie here. Today we have a quick fat burning body weight circuit that can be done anywhere, anytime. It's going to consist of 10 exercises, which we're going to do for 30 seconds with a 15-second break in between. This workout does not contain a warm-up, so make sure to properly warm up before you actually start the workout. Our first exercise is going to be high knees. When we're doing these, just make sure you're getting those knees up to your waist every single time. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. So you guys are going to see a modification box pop up during every exercise. It's going to be our low impact or no impact modifications. For this one is just marching high knees. Same thing, except for we're just taking the jump out of it and we're just marching in place just like that. We got about 15 seconds left here, so keep those knees coming up. If we need to slow it down, but make sure those knees come up to your waist every single time. Make sure you're up nice and tall, your core is engaged, and we're breathing. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, our second exercise is going to be skiers. As you can see, we're kind of jumping off to the right, back to the middle, off to the left, back to the middle, and so on. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. All right, for our modification for this one, we're just going to turn to the side, do 2 calf raises, turn back to the middle, do 2 calf raises, turn to the other side, 2 calf raises, and repeat, and so on. All right, we got about 15 seconds left here. So if we're fine here, just keep jumping. Remember, side to side, stopping in the middle each time, trying to keep that gaze forward, keeping our spine in alignment, and make sure, again, your core is engaged during this whole exercise. We got a couple seconds left. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, our next exercise is going to be jumping jacks. With these, just make sure to get that full range of motion, hands all the way over your head. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. Again, for our no impact, low impact modification, we're just going to step out side to side. Same thing, just raising those hands over your head, trying to get them fully extended all the way over your head. For all these, just remember, full range of motion here. All right, we got about 15 seconds left here, so keep going, keep those hands all the way up. Make sure you're breathing. If you need to slow it down for a second, but if not, keep going at that pace. We're just doing one round. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we got skaters, a great cardio exercise that also works on balance here. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. All right, so if jumping isn't really your thing or balance isn't that good, we can actually modify this and go to a curtsy lunge. Stepping behind, just bring that back leg behind you, keeping that toe on the ground as you're stepping back into your lunge. All right, and if the jumping is all right with you, we're obviously jumping side to side. We got 2 options here. We can keep that back foot down, tap it down, spring up over to the other side, or we can try to modify up and keep that back leg up, jumping side to side. Keep going, wait a couple more seconds here. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we got pop squats. With these, we're going into a nice wide sumo squat, popping up real quick and coming right back down into our squat. Let's go in 3, 2, and start. So for this one, if we're not feeling the jumping, let's just step out side to side. Come back in, step out to the side, squat down, touch down, come back up, step out to the other side, come back up, and so on. We got about 15 seconds left here. All right, and if we're fine, just make sure you're breathing here. Breathe in as you come down in your squat, breathe out as you pop up. Breathe in as you come down, breathe out as you pop up. Keep going a couple more seconds here. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next one we got coming up is fast feet. This one is pretty self-explanatory here. Just make sure to keep your core engaged and make sure you're breathing during this exercise. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. All right, for our no impact, low impact modification here, you can see it's very similar, except for we're never going to bring that foot all the way off the ground. We're just going to kind of alternate going into a calf raise from side to side. It's very similar, except for during our fast feet, our feet are coming all the way off the ground. Make sure you're breathing here. Make sure you keep your core engaged. Try to keep that spine in alignment. Keep your gaze forward as we're doing this. Make sure you're breathing. We got a couple more seconds here. Keep going. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're getting to the end here, and our next one is going to be squat jumps. So don't sacrifice your form here. Get that butt back as we squat down. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. For our low impact, no impact modification here, we're going to do a very similar move. We're just going to squat all the way down, explode up into a calf raise, not letting those feet leave the ground. Inhale, come right back down in your squat. Exhale, explode up right into that calf raise, coming right back down. We got 15 more seconds here. So good thing to remember, don't sacrifice your knees here. When you squat down, get that butt back, make sure your weight is in the heels. As we squat down, roll forward onto the balls of those feet, exhale and explode up. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next one up is the icky shuffle. We're just gonna kind of lateral step. It's a 1-2 step, side to side, bringing that inside knee up. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. So the low impact modification here is going to be very similar. We're just going to slow it down and march side to side, 1-2 step, bring that inside knee up, 1-2 step, bring that inside knee up. All right, we got about 15 seconds left here. And if this is good, keep this pace up. Make sure you're bringing those knees up as high as you can. Stop on that outside leg for a second, lock out, work that balance a little bit more. We can play with the tempo here, just making it a little bit quicker or slower as needed. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next one, everybody's favorite exercise, burpees. We're gonna jump down into that high plank position, jump out, jump back in, jump up, and so on. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. All right, again, we also have our no impact, low impact modification here. We're gonna come down, hands on the ground, walk out to that high plank, add your push up, walk back in, hands up, reach up, come right back down, hands down, walk out, push up, come back in, reach up, hands up. All right, and if this is fine for us, we're jumping here, hands down, jump out, add that push up. Make sure when we come in, our knees aren't tracking over our toes when we come up. We got a few more seconds left here. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, our last exercise of the day is going to be mountain climbers. Keep those shoulders stacked right over our wrists and keep that back as flat as you can. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's start. Again, our no impact, low impact modification here is gonna be very similar. We're gonna start in that high plank position, just walking those feet in and out just like that. We can tap that toe down just for a little rest in between and making sure we keep those shoulders stacked in that nice high plank position. All right, we got 15 seconds left. It's the last 15 of the day, so if you can, pick up that pace just a little bit more. Keep those shoulders stacked right over our wrist. Don't sacrifice your form. We got a couple more seconds here. Keep driving those knees in as if you were doing high knees. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was it for today. Make sure to take some time to stretch. This video does not include any stretching. Thanks for working out with me, and I will see you next time.